purpose. They said
Yeah,
it's a ban, not.
of course.
Validate everything.
They're always.
Nah, it's doing it ban now.
Yeah, it's
They
all.
want
It's,
to make it as difficult as possible for people to get there to speak out.
Arrows can't legally
Little
serve.
literature guy, Errol's on the booster seat right now.
That's if they
Not
open it
till
up.
Friday.
They already satisfied comment in public.
yeah, there'd be no public comment on it.
There will be no public.
I mean, it depends, like.
Well, if it's a special meeting, there's no public general comment, and it's already been discussed in committee. There's not going to be further comment. So if it's a regular,
So if Hugo were to decide
It's
to
a
open it
regular.
up,
yeah. So if it's a regular meeting, there will be public comment, which you can speak at. But if it's considered a special meeting, then it's not. So you have to find out if it's a special meeting or a regular meeting. Well,
Get Arrow out of here. He hasn't been reconfirmed yet.
I don't know.
So he's not legally on the commission. He literally cannot legally
Waiting
serve
for Laura.
confirmed by city council.
Hey, tons of fun. Going to try. Hey, Nora, are you calling in? What do you mean? Oh, about preventing comments? Well, on Friday, they're having like a special meeting. Not here. They're doing comments here. So y'all can call in. But we're talking about from the Mr. Souther's confirmation. But man, we have some updates. Like I'm doing some deep dives on what's going on with this Dr. Dove thing. And I found connections to Scientology through through Nation of Islam and stuff. It's going to be interesting stuff.
Big day tomorrow, right?
Hey, style on it. Listening's good. I'll take that. How are y'all today? Hold on.
And here, real quick, you must have forgot the commission cams.
Yes. Oh my gosh, the dots are connecting more. I have so much info. It is so crazy.
And members of the public. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. It is 9:30 a.m. This is a regular meeting of the Los Angeles Board of Police Commissioners. Madam Secretary, will you call the roll?
Good morning. Please have the record reflect Commissioner Southers. Sanchez, Gordon, and Garcia are present, and we have a quorum.
Thank you. We welcome everyone attending this meeting. All public comment will be heard during item 2 on the agenda. We will dedicate a total of 45 minutes to public comment. Members of the public will have 1 minute per agenda item for a maximum of 2 minutes total. At the request of the speaker will be given 1 additional minute for general public comment for a maximum of 3 minutes total. Members of the public, if you choose to participate in the public comment portion of the agenda, you can. You can participate in this meeting in a number of ways outlined on the agenda. Members of the public participate in public comment.
I got them in. The girl does it, so she seems very nice.
Any item on the agenda or a matter within the jurisdiction.
The Django was there yesterday. It shouldn't have been.
Public comment is your opportunity to address the board. So you are free to express your opinion on matters before the board and
For the,
generally express
Dr. Dove.
with other opinions expressed. However, during your comments to other individuals who have spoken or attacked others who have expressed their opinion shall contain off topic, and your public comment period will be concluded.
Okay.
Message for those attending the meeting in person. These meetings are regular meetings between the board, the department, and key stakeholders. Meetings of the Board of Police Commissioners are open to the public. The state's Ralph and Brown Act affords the public the opportunity to be present at the meetings hear the presentations and dialogue in real time, and provide feedback via public comment period. During these meetings, there is a need for the board to carry out the public business expeditiously without delays or disruptions. Members of the audience shall not engage in any conduct which causes an actual disruption of the meeting. Those attending in person are reminded that disruptive behavior will be cause for removal. If you disrupt this meeting, you will be provided with only one warning to cease disruptive behavior. If you fail to cease such behavior, you will be removed from the meeting. All attendees must be seated. Failure to follow this rule will result in a warning and/or removal from the meeting. With that, we will move to item 2,
Thanks,
the
Laurie.
report of the Chief of Police, Chief McDonald.
Morning, President Sanchez, Board, Vice President Southers, Commissioners, Inspector General Paragon, City Attorney De La Guerra, and Mr. Sibley. Today I'll be covering key events from the past week, share our latest crime trends, and provide an update on staffing levels. On September 21st, 2025, at about 12:30 in the morning, Holland Division uniformed officers responded to a radio call at 340 North Myers Street near the railroad tracks. The radio call reported a man was armed with an assault rifle and shooting at unknown individuals. On arrival, the officers began to search the area and observed the suspect armed with the rifle, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. The suspect fled the scene. Metropolitan Division Special Weapons and Tactics responded and conducted an extensive search for the suspect with negative results. Rifle ammunition and casings were recovered and booked as evidence. One officer sustained minor abrasions to his hand and knee when he fell to the ground. No other officers or community members were injured as a result of this incident. Force Investigation Division investigators responded to the scene and are investigating the incident. Overall, year to date, we've had 34 officer-involved shootings compared to 21. September 19th, at approximately 7:20. Northeast Patrol request involving a child suspect individual who wanted for a felony. While traveling northbound on the Big Road, Rose Street, the moving around traffic. Skateboard was traveling southbound in the same median area. The two parties collided. Immediately following the crash, the officers requested additional units and began investigating. Los Angeles Fire Department responded despite the reference to the pedestrian was pronounced deceased. Primary collision investigation team responded and has assumed responsibility for the investigation. Saturday, September 20th, I had the privilege of joining the community in Dickerson Gardens for the unveiling of the new Dodge Green Field. It was a great event, and I accepted many of the families who were there. The baseball field is a great addition to the complex, and it already has a in the Kobe Bryant Gymnasium. These spaces give kids and families safe places to come together, stay active, and take pride. The excitement for the community is clear. The field will be a place where kids can play, families can gather, and great memories will be made for years to come. For the 4-week period ending September 20th, overall parkland crime is down 7.3% compared to the prior 4-week period. The property crimes driving the decrease at nearly 9.6%, while persons crimes were essentially flat. Year-to-date homicide is down 22.1%, and victims shot are down almost 6% citywide compared to last year. Aggravated assaults are up just over 1%, or 13 more crimes than the previous period. Robberies rose slightly, up 1.3%, or 7 more crimes. Strong arm robberies account for more than half of the robberies citywide, while robberies with firearms declined nearly 9%. Burglary is down 7% overall, with decreases in both residential and non-residential burglary. And motor vehicle theft is down 3%. Our personnel strength, sworn personnel as of September 22nd is 8,697. Civilian professional staff is currently at 2,563. We have 343 reserve officers. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Chief. Let's get questions from commissioners.
Turn on your mic.
Yes, excuse me. Thank you, Chief. Let's hear questions from Dr. 7, please.
Status of the OIS.
I just get asthma in here.
For today on the use of deadly force and policy.
Thank you. Fabian? Chief, I do have a question, or maybe just a statement. As you know, the department has been mentioned in several media reports this last week from the county votes to shield the automatic license plate readers, from ICE to the government, the governor's signed bill to require ICE an increase responses to service calls. I hope that that continues to increase, especially those calls that are family related, those calls that involve domestic disputes. So I think the public trust is key to our city, especially to those persons who are being racially profiled. So the commission and the department will continue to work with jointly to continue to meet our goal of trust, so service and protection. You have any, and other to follow that and in hand with that, Chief, I would like to perhaps get some more information on a monthly basis as to the number of calls. I know they're increasing, but if we could just find out what the panorama is out in the community with service calls and the response by our department.
Thank you, Madam President. Just a couple of comments on that. We saw the article as well, looked into it. During that 2-week period in question, there were about 125,000 emergency calls for service. To the 911 center. And as you can imagine, that's a massive call volume. What we've seen over time is a general decrease in the amount of calls being dispatched because we use all alternatives now. The unarmed response, some of the mental health practitioners are able to take calls that would have required police response before. We have seen about a 5% decrease overall in calls for service due to that, which is a great help to us and allows us to better focus on issues where we're more effective. During that same period, we were on a tactical alert citywide. When we're on full tactical alert, we don't dispatch other than calls of significant importance, crime and violence in progress, somebody violence, those type of issues. The calls that are more routine, if you will, we're not able to respond at that time. We log them, record them, and file them. If they're upgraded due to circumstances changing, and we respond where we can. So I look at much of the call that went down during that period of the dispatch calls. As I mentioned, the unarmed response, the CIRCLE program, the ED HERS program, mental health issues. The data shows that some calls will temporarily close due to the tag break, but the majority of emergencies still receive a prompt police response. With the year-over-year perspective, we saw a 5% decrease in calls compared to last year, and that's consistent with the long-term trend of slowly declining call volume and not something just tied to. We have seen since that 2-week period, when we went off of the tactical alert status, we've seen a return to normal part of calls dispatched and calls for service coming into the 911 center. So I feel like much try and talk to all groups around the city about the importance of using LAPD as a resource for them in their times of need. That there is no fear to be worried about as far as civil immigration enforcement as a result of a call for help to 911. And we have a Spanish-speaking citizen police academy in progress as well. We will continue to do that. So we're speaking with Spanish-speaking media and other outlets across the board on various issues to be able to educate the public as to what our role is.
Thank you, Chief, for that report. Okay, any other questions from any? We will move on to public comment period. Madam Secretary?
The first speaker is John Olive.
Good morning, everybody. There's so many canceled meetings and times when the chief was not here, that I just have so many questions and concerns that I just cannot get to the bottom. It all began with the No Teams March. The No Teams, that was about a month ago, the No Teams. And when I came, I started coming to the meeting. I wanted to know why the police were telling protesters that the 4118 anti-homeless sweeping law was the reason why they couldn't be over there protesting. Are they still doing that? I think so. And I think that Council Member Park using that now to really clean up her area over there and to continue to violently move the homeless people around to other areas. I really don't think the homeless issue should be solved. The mayor is trying to say she little by little solving it. I wish her well, and I cannot find a place I think that I can afford to rent, much less the homeless people. And we're preparing for the Olympics, and I guess you're going to use 4118 to really clean up Ocean Boulevard. And those people come from all over the world. They're going to say, oh, these homeless people can't be out. Isn't that amazing? I think that the Mayor Garcetti, the former Mayor Garcetti, he's the one that went to the AOC committee, the Olympic committee, to tell them how wonderful things are over here and we should have the Olympics in LA, right? But I think he forgot to tell them that at that time, wow, and even now, I guess, this police department, to use other people's phrases and the most murderous department in the world. I think the Mayor Garcetti forgot to tell the Olympic Committee that. Don't you think? And at that time, we were here too attending, and I remember that one, the attorney over there, he's been here a long time. No answers for the children and the youth who were being murdered by the police at that time. We're getting no answers. We're here all the time. So, man, the note back to the No Teams March. I want to know why they were shooting at us with bazookas. The sheriff's over there at all of injustice. They were shooting with bazookas at us. Why? I still need to know. Did you ever get that report, Senora Gordon? I don't know if you ever got it.
Hi, I just need to continue what I spoke about at my last time. I think it was last week. I think you called on me as well. I'm very concerned that you're not doing anything about the child trafficking cult of Scientology. We have cults that are being busted all over the country, and there is obvious things that's going on. And there was a book written by Jamie Mustard called Child X. And I think that you guys are gonna get a copy of that, so you can read all about the abuse of little babies that was going on under your noses in Los Angeles. These babies were born into the cult from single parents. And then the babies were put in little baby boxes, like a factory, you can look at it like those things in China, little girls lined up with no care, no love, no nothing, just no kind of interaction, and this happened. And you also had people, in the blue buildings putting help signs in the window and not having any kinds of investigations because you took the word for it from the people that you've been heavily influenced by, that you did not even go into even under what I would consider exigent circumstances. I would hope that you're doing an internal investigation of that incident and reviewing it thoroughly, because you really totally have a dereliction of your duties as a police officer, as a whole department, as a whole. Like, don't you guys think about what's happening with that person that had the help sign? And there is actually a documented video of the sign in the window. You know, they don't know that trafficking sign. If they don't know how to exposure to that hand signal, that is very well known that you can Google. So, you know, I think that you should also, as a department, should distribute those trafficking signs to the cult of Scientology. So people can actually maybe communicate with you, and that we can see things in windows if people are doing that hand signal. It's very important that you get educated on what's been going on under your nose. It's very upsetting that nothing has been done, that these other places and the abusive cults have been brought to justice or are in the process of being brought to justice. And that we have to stop the slavery in the city of Los Angeles.
Maybe you're Andrew Wagner.
No commission president's comments this week finally got off your soapbox, Teresa. The chief's report should be limited to a maximum of 3 minutes every meeting. If it exceeds 3 minutes, we shall actually have time for chief takes. Regardless of how long the chief takes to report, everyone should speak both in person and on the phone. So once again, the chief is trying to misrepresent and lie about what the LAPD's role is in immigration enforcement. So he keeps claiming that the LAPD does not assist in immigration enforcement. Yet when ICE shows up, guess who shows up to protect ICE? LAPD. Guess who sends all this data at ICE? LAPD. Then he keeps lying and claiming that the LAPD is not assisting in immigration enforcement, even though they are. So how long are you going to put up with this crap? These lies? When are you going to hold them accountable for repeatedly lying, including to the media and to the country, about what LAPD is doing? Because he's repeatedly lying, and you know he's lying, but you don't hold him accountable. I know, because this commission does absolutely nothing to hold the LAPD accountable. What expect anything? So we have the consent agenda. So we have $1,000 bonus day for these support services. Then we buy a bonus of $1,000. We have a police dog for a Metro division. So where's the dog coming from? Is there concealing that information? You want you to file a CPRA to get this information? I know you're going to claim you can't get it for some reason after 9 months and trying to get it. But where's the dog coming from? Is it the kennel named after Hitler's mother? So that's usually where you get the dogs from. So that really needs to be public information. No on the dog either way. So we have a police force for Metro Division as well. Are they going to use this to try to trample protesters, attack people on horseback? They were doing this last June, so are they going to be doing it again? That's what they use these sources for. Okay, we have another expensive holiday party. No. With the use of force review, LAPD shooting and killing more people. You have absolutely nothing to say about that. So, just a few general comment items. Why is Errol here? His term expired in June. He still has not been reconfirmed by City Council. That vote's on Friday. It hasn't already happened, so he shouldn't be here. Also, you keep saying that people need to contact the board secretary, they need a translator, but it doesn't get that contact information on the agenda.
All items, please. Last week, I brought to light how LAPD leadership, including you, Chief McDonald, chooses to ignore reprehensible and misogynistic treatment of women in this department. I'll give you some examples. One woman was in a dating relationship with Hurtado, and she was moved from Rampart and placed on loan as a detective at Hollenbeck. And from what I hear, Hollenbeck Command protested this move. This made it nearly impossible for other candidates, especially women, to compete fairly for that position. Now, I've learned, on a separate note, that a female captain in a relationship with Hurtado had to be transferred from Newton to Southwest in the middle of the night, displacing the sitting captain. Why? Because it seems Hurtado cannot control his predatory behavior. That relationship began when she was one of his lieutenants at Professional Standards Bureau. Think about that. It was not even reported until they were caught. This is abuse, misogyny, and it's being ignored by leadership. Let me state this clearly. This will not continue while the public pays hard-earned tax dollars in lawsuits, while senior staff, many who don't even live in the city, look away. I'm formally calling for a complaint on this ongoing pattern of abuse that has been tolerated by senior staff, including Chief McDonald and Hurtado's inappropriate, unreported relationships. And Hurtado, this department already has Chief Graham, but you're trying to be Chief Instagram because I hear that all you do is DM women, married or not. How many families are you willing to destroy? Maybe Chief 30 by 30 fits you better, since you seem to want to date 30% of the women in the department by 2030. To the two female commanders with more experience who are forced to report to this man, I offer you an apology on behalf of the people, because LAPD senior staff has failed you. Ignored misconduct has consequences. The price of fairness denied is corruption rewarded. And the LAPD is paying that price every single day. This department needs help. May God bless the city of Los Angeles. May God bless the LAPD. I yield the rest of my time.
The next speaker, please, is Grace.
You call this oversight when every week it's the same theater, reports, trainings, donations, all chemical illustrations that built on violence. You say use of force, but what you really mean is shootings, tasers, batons, modes you can count and sanitize. You reduce violence to a talent. The force isn't just when a trigger is pulled or a baton comes down. Force is every second cops are in our neighborhoods. It's their constant intimidation, the federal arrest, the fear of being stopped, caged, or killed for existing. That daily terror doesn't appear in your graphs, but it defines their community's lives. And even the pieces you don't admit are damning. LAPD fired less legal ground more than 200 times in 2024. 200 times you shot projectiles designed to fracture skulls, blind people, and send them to the hospital, and then dared to call it less lethal. Less lethal is so lethal. And you didn't even bother to report when 2 people were tased in Skid Row by LAPD. If that was slipped through a public report, what else are you covering up? Where other people have been brutalized, disappeared, or killed without a single line in your paperwork. Now you want to point to training. We have because of the language of training and oversight like it's a solution when we know it's a cover. Officer involved shootings in 2025 are already up 47% from the same time last year. What does that tell us? It tells us that training hasn't stopped the bloodshed, it has refined it. Cops are trained to see black and brown life as disposable, poor communities as zones of crime, and every counter has an opportunity for force. Training doesn't undo that, it institutionalizes it. Training gives you a buzzword to sell while violence escalates. And when you pat yourselves on the back for oversight, Senator Estrada is standing. He was a son, a brother, and uncle. Skateboarding home from work in Highland Park on Friday night when LAPD sped through a median and killed him. LAPD claimed their speed wasn't excessive, but any speed that kills a man on his way home is excessive. And what makes it worse, they weren't even responding to an urgent crisis. They were going to assist other cops who were already on scene. So this wasn't an exception. This is routine. is with standardized recklessness. LAPD murders people with their cars, just as they murder with their guns. And now drones, another $20,000 and another shiny piece of technology to expand the occupation. You frame it as mutual, as logistics, as awareness, and drones are not mutual, they are surveillance weapons, they are tools of war. And we know exactly how this story plays out. Every piece of equipment LAPD has ever rolled out has been justified as emergency response. And every single one has ever been used and deployed against Black, brown, poor, and white communities. We see it with ALPRs, predictive policing, even so-called disaster command posts. The excuse is always safety, the reality is always surveillance and suppression. This point is not oversight, it is a rubber stamp for occupation. Week after week, they put the weapons, the training, the drones, the propaganda, and the truth remains. No report, no training, no donation, no drone will make policing safe. Policing is violence, and it's always been and it will always be. And every time we let another toy, another training, another mission creep program, you're not building safety, you're deepening the war on our community.
Exactly.
All across the board. They have to do more than that.
Welcome to your presidency. It's great that you began with A and ability to turn your mind on and then spending a few cheeky lives in that life after putting us all up against the speaking. You brought up one story the LAP doesn't cover, and I'm sorry, you didn't need to send you footage or something because you're supposed to be an oversight body, so maybe you do oversight. You guys all talk about how you love to watch footage so much, watch video, and it's real footage of LAP and cameras by straight time stuff. It's sad because I think it was embarrassing, really, for being honest, that you cosplay empathy and compassion. We see where you are. A long minority who does everything for the white supremacist state. I bet your parents and your grandparents and your aunts and your uncles and your deceased ancestors are rolling in their motherfucking graves, knowing you just took a potential sequence on the streamlined table and makes easy to kidnapping of our brothers and sisters. That works for you, for people who are traded for our own people under colonial regime. You're a native informant, an opportunistic assimilationist, furthers the goals of the excessive body, a traitor and a racist and disgusting. And you have no right to be concerned for immigrants, children of immigrants, or our families. We take care of ourselves, and that includes shielding ourselves from the aircraft. Not only that, when you the new fucking course coming through named Amigo, the irony that LAPD courses were just used a few months ago to train people in June when we were fighting you. And that doesn't escape me. I the group you keep fighting for and fighting with profiles people just for speaking Spanish, and then abduct them, and now you are forcing Amigo to trample anti-ICE protesters. Do you not realize that LAPD was shooting at people in the streets? Not ICE, not the federal guard, LAPD. The little piggies in this room, and you just took time to walk around at 9:27 a.m. to shake all of their hands. One thing I do find quite a bit sick is that there's a chance you really just don't understand the violence you unleash on the people of Los Angeles. That's clear because 2 weeks ago, there's a little piggy sitting right in front of me with a gun in his mouth with live ammunition. But his Google search history included what is a 37 millimeter? What is a 40 millimeter? You released a report in a previous week on categorical and uncategorical use, of course, but your big boy literally didn't even know the weaponry you used, despite being armed with a literal gun. And if you think we don't live under a colonial regime in which you're a native informant, let's be so fucking real. You have a report under 8481 that details the Columbia's military grade weapons you continue to use to wage war on the people. And going back to April, it's no surprise that you use the tactics of war in Los Angeles and abroad. Airline tactics of war straight from the Zionist entity and shifts his methods of violence from Skid Row to occupied Palestine. From guns to the war rooms you're building out right now, the real-time crime centers in Skid Row, they're cops running the streets and terrorizing people. And you were also worried about Charlie Kirk shooting. How fucked? Because police shootings are up in 2025, so what a little bullshit. In fact, it's like one person shot by you, one single person killed by you is too many. Time and again, you're so explicitly racist, hiding what you call your white supremacist went. Clearly, all your sensitivity training didn't teach you to hide your fucking racism. You said there people's lives are, as if people's lives are numbers. 31 officer involved shooting, 31 lives, 31 brothers, 31 sisters and parents and uncles and aunts and children. And you turn people into statistics to look at on a pie chart in a PDF. Protecting people and serving people for you is always about protecting the elite while killing black and brown communities. Don't fuck yourself.
What? Did my Mims actually touch you?
Hey, let's go speak to the assimilation.
Mims actually.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Leanne and Grace. Carrying this right on. So Teresa is the new president of the commission. And of course, the first act was to be like more loyal than the king. So shut people up. Don't let people speak. Silence people. And just still 16 cars left. one meeting after the other, and you call yourself a civilian oversight and representative, assimilationist. Absolutely. Thank you for doing that. And then Teresa started this meeting this morning by kind of rah-rahing what the Board of Supervisors has done about information sharing, which when you go through the details, which is such bullshit, because the sheriffs are the fiduciary for the jail, for Jerry, for the Fusion Center. Information sharing is vast, whether it's through the National Data Exchange that ICE has and sheriffs and LASD is absolutely highlighted and noted in that index, or the NLEX as well. But let me just ask you, Teresa, do you know anything about the Axon Fleet in-car recording platform system on LED patrol cars? Do you know anything about Motorola's ALPR fixed cameras? Do you know anything about Motorola scanners and Visual Solution mobile companion ALPR smartphone application? Do you know anything about that? Do you know anything about peregrine technology? Do you know anything about Foxy? That fits the news a lot. Anything. Do you know anything about Fusus? Do you know anything about Palantir? You're sitting over here, rubber stamping and approving millions of dollars, and these are all the technologies that are constantly in motion. Completely rejected the letter we sent them in details back in March about how license plate reader information sharing is happening. Did she possibly get a letter where we identified that even Captain Espinoza, in his presentation in February, spoke that, oh, we only have contracts with 5 police departments of information sharing. Okay, well, that's even like, which is all bullshit. So when you start looking at those agencies, Huntington Park Police Department, La Mesa Police Department, Livermore Police Department, San Luis Obispo Police Department, and West Covina Police Department, which in turn, West Covina ended up sharing all that information to Colorado Fusion Center, to Customs and Border Patrol National Targeting Center, to the U.S. Marshal Service, and New Mexico Department of Homeland Security. Can you guys fucking do a little bit of your own research and investigation when you claim on cocktail parties that you serve the people, that you're there protecting the rights of the Angelinos, that you're there, that you're an oversight body, that I used to be a judge. I'm a founder of the Mexican American Bar Association. I mean, at what point does an assimilationist just has any shame and come back and say that I need to have some self-reflection? I need to step back and see how I'm offering my own people on a platter to these goons and stuff and for getting abducted again. Yeah. Man. Shame on you. You're gonna have a fucking press conference tomorrow? Really? You're gonna have a press conference and fun.
All right, so the community has repeatedly called out this department's reckless driving on Saturday. Your pigs ran over and killed Jerry Estrada in the park. His death won't show up in the numbers report. It won't change a thing in this department. It's another instance of the harm we do out in our communities. Rosa Caceres' son is now dead because your pigs chose to play God and put people's lives at risk. Now, to speed through that street while a carnival was happening, just steps away at Sycamore Grove Park says everything. Children traumatized for life. Jerry stolen from his family and friends. Jim McDonald goes around lines to Angelinos saying shit like, we do everything in our power to keep every community in Los Angeles safe. But LAPD's track record tells a very different story. And then the callousness, right? Telling the media that the pigs involved are very shaken up. What the actual fuck? LAPD claimed there was meeting with multiple witnesses saying otherwise. So why did Jerry have to die? So you're placed to reach to a so-called permissive orally at large. Now, I'm sure every person attending this meeting can tell you a story about the rash and those driving back into this department. The city last week just paid out $18 million to elders for victims of Jason Stevenson's reckless disregard for life behind the wheel. In Stevenson's deposition, he couldn't even admit to speeding or even that he caused the crash. Last year, for those that don't remember, Joe Warner Wallace tried to report pigs were driving recklessly through his neighborhood, nearly causing an accident. In response, your pigs beat him, falsely charged him with a felony, and threw him into solitary confinement for 5 days. This shit is truly against you. Now, I also want to talk about the LAPD in the framing of Roger John Yosta's murder as indicative to be dead. He was shot and killed with a 40 millimeter, the same lethal tools that the world has witnessed used by against protesters, journalists, and bystanders. Again, this shooting doesn't count towards the LAPD still holds the distinction as the most murderous police department in the nation. Now, 3A, this alcohol policing partnership agreement. You can't even keep your own pigs in check when it comes to alcohol. For the record, maybe one of you commissioners can ask, how many of your sworn officers have been arrested for DUIs? How many, and even better, how many of them have been arrested for DUIs while on the clock? 3E, another admission when it comes to your newest canine. Ever since it became a story, y'all failed to include the fact that the LA Police Foundation sources their donated dogs from a company named after Adamsworth, which shares its name with Hitler's bunker. This while the LAPD says it stands united with Jewish communities against anti-Semitism. And finally, 3J. You all said the donation of this source. Once again, someone should explain why forces are necessary in this stated, quote unquote, state of the art department. We've seen you deploy these sources at protests, and we see how you use them for counterinsurgency. Now, where is this source coming from? Mounted Police Foundation, which the LAPD claims is some random entity that has not attempted to influence the department in the past year, despite it being run by LAPD paid Eric Rogers. I see Eric retired last month, and the LAPD dedicated your quote unquote limited resources to Rogers' retirement party by the way of a helicopter flyover and a visit from uniformed police and horses. Now, friend Senator Eric's party was a cardboard life-size cutout of Trump, LAPD's favorite president since Reagan. Trish, I would encourage you to take all the public comment today, or you'll face the consequences for that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I want to start off by saying that it's really disrespectful to limit public comment to 45 minutes. People take off from work to be here. And you guys are constantly, even though you have maybe 3 or 4 meetings straight, usually cancel every other week, all right? It's disrespectful to limit our voices. If you do that, we will show up at your house and we will do it there. Now, you guys are talking about your recruiting problem. I listened to it today. You guys are down about 100 cops over the last year. You guys have tried all types of strategies to boost recruitment, giving $15,000 signing bonuses. You have the foundation paying their rent, all types of shit, and you're still failing at recruiting. Good, good. I'm going to tell you right now, you guys are going to continue having that problem. First off, if your cops join the LAPD, let them know what they have coming to them. They have a profile coming to them from watchthewatchers.net, where they'll list all the information and now includes disciplinary action. That's the information you want out there about yourself, being a cop, that's what you're going to get. But, you know, you have these struggles. I went to the CPAB meeting a couple months ago. The captain there was telling me, oh, it's the media's fault. It's the media's fault that we're having problems recruiting. It's not the media's fault. It's your own fault. The media is just playing videos of you guys acting like fucking savages. So don't blame anybody but yourself. I'll say it again. 52% of the population are women, and 18% of the LAPD are women. We got a woman problem. I heard that caller call in, talking about all types of harassments and affairs that are going on in your department. That's going unchecked. That's going unchecked. It's going unchecked by this guy. Let me tell you about this guy right here, Soldering Fool. All right? This guy, you might think he runs the LAPD, he doesn't. He has abdicated his duties to Dominic Choi, and everybody in this room knows who's a cop. This guy right here, I don't know if he's sundowning, I don't know what it is, but you don't run anything. What a waste of a pick for a chief you have been. Now, I know there's also an issue with the Kingdom Parade, where a guy who's been running for 40 years had it taken away from him to give it to Karen Bass's good buddy. That's fucking disgusting. You guys need to correct that and fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you talked about guys driving drunk, cops driving drunk. You guys familiar with Michael Hensley? Michael Hensley got caught. He got in an accident driving twice the legal limit of alcohol. Put 2 people in the hospital, charged with like 10 felonies under Gascon. The new guy comes in and gives them, drops it all and gives them 1 misdemeanor, some probation, and he's back on the fucking force. And he's back on the force. Address your alcohol problem.
Thank you. Good morning. I also want to continue about the Kingdom Day Parade and Dr. Dove. I was able to go to both appeals. And the problem I have as I looked into it is that the person who, I mean, Dr. Dove, he put it in his thing 6 months. They said it was before 6 months. So he had to put it in again, and he did. And then he found out that somebody else, Mr. Bakewell, Mayor Bass's friend, also put it in, and that it was awarded to Mr. Bakewell, even though they were promised they would get a full investigation with a report and everything as to who should win. But basically, it was given to Mr. Bakewell just because he got it in a day earlier, which is not in the municipal code that it's anything time related. That first come, first serve is not written in there. And so I was looking into it more, and it looks like Mr. Bakewell, is so important. He was he was named in the tapes that, where Miss Nuri had to step down from, he was named as a power broker, not anything insulting, but that he's a power broker. And he was also asked to be part of the group that helped pick the new chief. So right there, that's a bias, okay, or implied bias or perceived bias for any of us. Because if he had anything to do with picking the chief, then how is LAPD then being the deciding factor in who gets whether he gets his permit or not? And I spoke at both appeal hearings. And Mr. Django, I asked them they need to renounce, to not, I can't think of the word right now, I'm sorry, but they should not have continued. There is no reason for LAPD. You have to put it outside, and I'm asking the OIG to please look into this, because LAPD should not be deciding if this man who basically stole a permit, from someone who's had it for 40 years because he got in a day early. That's not fair. He was invited to help pick the chief because he's very good friends with the mayor. That does not give us confidence. It needs to be remanded. That decision needs to be remanded. Everything needs to be redone, and it needs to go into an agency or someone that can decide it fairly, or just give it to Dr. Dove, who's had it for 40 years and and he said it was his last one. So why would you take it from his last one and give it to a guy because he got there a day early? Now I want to get on to, I am always here for Scientology. Again, asking Chief, please get them off of your CPABs. I don't know, I can't say it enough that they pay their people $47 a week, okay, for over 110 hours of work a week. And when Janet Wheeland is at your CPAB, she's working and she's making $47 a week. That is inhumane. They do it because they're committed, but as decent human beings here, we should not allow this. Thank you. Oh, he needs me to speak for him because I'm the one with the info.
That's your husband's good friend, right? Is that right?
Well, yeah, but you have to be up here.
Help push that through.
She approved it. So
Good afternoon, Commission. I'd like her to speak for me.
he was here a couple of weeks ago because he about an incident that happened to him. He was victimized. He doesn't have the information. So I need to talk to somebody. That's fine. But I need to give an update because you guys did help him. Huh? I'm his caregiver. I'm his power of attorney as well. So I have power of attorney. Okay. But it says, all right, then give us somebody to talk to, please, because we need to let you know what's happening. He doesn't understand the processes because I'm the one who's helping him with every step that you gave us. Thank you.
I got assigned to the old detective who didn't help me a bit. They put me to the same guy and I'm still nowhere.
Yeah. So we need, yeah, okay.
Thank you.
All right, well, we'll talk to them after. I want to hear her first, though. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I want to hear her first. Wait, Lee, can we wait?
Hi. So I see more and more every day, every meeting, every situation, every person, every schedule I go to, the internal structure of the LAPD and the board is very similar to Scientology. It's super hard to face a board when the leader of the board, for example, the permit commission the other day, when we were all fighting to get the MLK parade permit back for them, for Dr. Dove. The board members were talking and laughing in between, the speakers cut off the public commenters. You were there. It was so manipulative. Why have a board when everybody's already being swayed to say a certain thing or approve a thing? It's the same thing here. That's what happens in Scientology. That's how they've come out multiple deaths in Los Angeles over the last 40 years. Why are there still people like my father, $37 a week, not a day, $37 a week? And then they go and put that money in the canteen and their tampons and their underwears and their personal things. So that money goes right back into Scientology. This is slave labor. And here you are, a board's just going, oh, we're so sorry after 40 years. Guess who helped get that fucking permit, the parade? Guess who's all a part of that? Janet Whelan. Guess when the parade people told them they no longer, they didn't want to associate with Scientology. Guess what happened? Now, the fucking parade is being told that they're not all their work because of a permit. That's so biased. That's so fucked up. How is anything gonna get done? So others, you were not here last time, we had a meeting, if you can pay attention, this is directly to you. This book is written by Jamie Russert, he specifically has a letter inside of it directed to you. And this is about a man born and raised, a black man, if that makes it easier for you, born and raised in the cult of Scientology in Los Angeles as a baby. And not only did this happen to him, but to every other child and adults, Janet Whelan, that are currently still in the brainwashed deformation of Scientology. So either you wake up, somebody here on the board, wake up and start saying, all right, that's it, we're gonna fucking start flipping this fucking gay organization. Your similarities are very similar. Scientology is a gang hiding behind a religious organization. You guys are doing the same. This is evidence of it, this is not against, but you please, I demand you to read it. You will think differently.
I gotta go help him.
How are you today?
Good. How you doing, Jonathan? Good to see you too. Sorry.
We're gonna move to detective.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I wanted to make sure. Oops, shoot. Thank you. Let me, hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to get off for a second, okay? Okay, guys, back for a sec while we're waiting for the other officer. But Amy, I'm sorry, forgot, like I saw the clock ticking. I forgot to say anything, but I got to meet and I have the email of the lady who does the Zoom part. So I'm going to reach out and ask her what the story is and what we can do. If there's anything we can complain, is there anything we can do? She's very nice. Okay, bye. I gotta go. I'll be back. Let me get back on. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm back in. But my friend's in there. Had to. Okay, but thank you. I can wait for her to come out. Okay, guys, have to take care. Yeah, let me look to see if she's is she coming out?
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on. Hi, how are you? No, unfortunately, they called us out to take care of something.
They had a couple of people.
Oh, I got to speak. Oh, really? How many? They're not doing the Zoom call. I want to talk to that girl. I want to ask why they aren't taking Zoom. She called out Scientology too. Yeah, except I hear on Friday though they're going to be having something in Van Nuys. Aw, he likes it. He likes it. I know. So she's going to give everyone hugs and say it's going to be okay. I'm here to make everyone feel better. It's like I can share my services. That's hard. It's like, yeah. Hi, babe. Oh, yes, you're checking me, making sure I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay, Papa.
She does that all.
I know she's so sweet. She's so cute. That's Foxy. Yeah. Whoops.
Did you say that the city council is gonna be?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know 100%, but that's what William Good said.
I listened in on that.
Yeah. So that's what they said. No, I think it's just. I think it's just for Errol Southers. I don't know if it's a special meeting, but for his reconfirmation.
Really? No, they, how come we don't know about that?
But that's what William said. So I don't want to be quoted because I don't know for sure, but I'll have to. Yeah. What are they doing here now? Do we have to leave? What's going on? Hey, Yvonne. We got to stomp the Hollywood parade. I mean, from their participation. I want to talk to that Rebecca girl. So they wouldn't let me speak for a bike guy, but last time they did, so I'm gonna put in a complaint. I'm just gonna keep putting in complaints.
If you really want to file a complaint, we can ask them out there. You know how to do it? No, but we can figure it out.
Oh, come.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, let's go. They need to do more Zoom calls because we had this. We had numerous people. Oh, so here you go. You go first. Sorry, thank you. Oh, I want about the surveillance. I don't know if you're aware of this. They probably is that Scientology owns a lot of buildings, and all their buildings have tag readers around them, but they can't access the info. But they upload it. They have that, yeah. And so people don't realize that they have all that technology, and they're everywhere. Yeah, but they have buildings everywhere. And people don't realize they're really under surveillance with them. Yeah. They don't realize how much surveillance. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this? Wait. There's more. Is there more meetings?
What is that?
Oh, wait, it says, okay, we had the Board of Commissioners, Commission Investigation Division. What's that? What's this?
147.
Is there other meetings? I would like to go. Like, that's not. Is that
Investigation.
That's what I want to find out.
What is the
Hi.
investigation? I don't know. You guys gotta wait out.
I am, but I just want to see, are any of these meetings that we can attend today?
Yeah. No, the only meeting we have in this room is.
No, but I mean, like, Board of, Commission Investigation Division and Police
No.
Commissioner Hearing Room.
Those are private, not public? Those are meetings. Those are meetings.
Those are just labeling the room. There's no.
Yeah, there's no meetings.
It's just telling you where the
Oh.
room is.
Oh, we thought.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We're like, we're going to all.
Yeah, we're gonna, well, let's ask if there's any other meetings. There could be. I'll hold my iced tea and stuff in my purse before you go into the, let's ask if there's any more meetings.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks. Oh, look. Be polite. Here, no, just hand it to me. I'll hold it here.
Okay.
So,
Are we gonna go see if we can do the paperwork in the courthouse or
we can, or,
manage tech stuff and all that?
huh, the what?
For what? Well, we can do three things.
Okay, but we could go to, we could see if we can, wanna see if we go in person to, the Ethics Commission. Or we could go to, the court and like try to file that thing. And then, or see if there's other meetings here. I think we have options.
Yeah. I think we'll just take a break. Yeah, we'll see what we wanna do. We'll see what's important first.
Yeah. I definitely want to report those. So guys, where's I have no idea where is Batman. Oh, this is police. Yeah. I have a feeling because city council is canceled this week that they probably don't come for just one meeting. I came because even though it's only one meeting, because, well, I'm glad we got some. Oh, the guy who's the chief of staff guy, that's always helpful, that helped us get,
Yeah.
the one who picked,
liaison.
the one who
Yeah.
picked, he said he would take a book. And yeah, he said he would love
Oh,
to
I
have one.
I actually want, he was one of the other people I was gonna get,
Yeah,
but yes.
he wants one. Yeah, he said he would take one
And I want him
because
to give
he
the
picked
expert
the best.
witness.
And I told him I
I
thank
want him
him.
to have both.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And I said, I want to thank him. I did thank him that he did pick, because he helped. He's the one that picked all the right people.
Where he also kind of was learning about Janet Whelan and stuff, and they're like, oh, they're starting to notice, like, oh yeah, she really just only shows up and she's all,
Yeah, I think they're getting it. But he's so good. Like, he's so cool. Like, he's been really
I
helpful.
was looking for him.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was helping. Like, but yeah, and so he said he would take one. Today's a Jewish, today's a holiday? Okay. I'm just gonna see if there's any more meetings.
So we're heading back to quarters?
No, we'll talk about that in a minute.
I'll be outside.
We're not going home?
Not right now. No. I have to get my charger. What holidays today? Amy?
What?
I wonder why they didn't cancel everything. Hold on for a sec. Oh, happy Rosh Hashanah, Amy. I'm so bad with knowing holidays. I need to learn that more. Please connect me back in, and they are handling the rest of the agenda. Hey, Dana. Yeah, city council's on hiatus all week. I don't think there's any more meetings here. I think he said it was just the room, so I think I can leave. Well, let me ask this guy. There was
You have
a,
the community liaison, you can go get them, somebody. That's always in the suit.
are there any more meetings here today? Like yesterday, they had that commission meeting. Okay, so you don't know of anything else? Yeah, I was like, they only had a 1 day notice. Okay, I just want to make sure. Thanks. So I don't know. It's just crazy, some of the stuff. That's weird. What's going on over there? Hey, cops and donuts? No way. That's
I dare you to go.
I will. Hey, Foxy, it's okay. He smells done. It's not. I'm sorry, I had to come. This is too classic. Not cops and donuts. Like, oh, what is it?
She's amazing. For kids in December, so we're doing a bake sale.
Oh, okay. I had to, I had to comment because the cops and donuts thing. I'd love to, but Scientology always deals with these.
Very fun. Like in the.
Okay, it's not connected to the one because LAPD's been very connected to the one with Scientology. Okay.
It's just us.
And we have
then
one more
specific schools like
Oh,
Reeves
that's so
Elementary.
sweet.
But it does not go to any Scientology.
With your gifts, and then we're gonna have Santa go.
Do you have?
No, but what I'm saying is that because Hollywood Division does the same thing
I know, but we
through
don't.
Celebrity
We're
Center.
not affiliated with any other organization like us. We're
Okay.
doing it directly. Everything.
So it goes to a school like a regular LAUSD school.
Yeah,
Not,
They're doing it on their
There's like 2 or
own.
3, yeah.
Like, are your kids going to the school or something?
No.
but I mean, there's
it is private
nothing
like that.
Scientology
Yeah.
related because I will
No,
never
I mean,
give
like,
anything to help
private thing that you're
Scientology.
doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
They
like
abuse
your
families
own
and separate families.
Thank you. She's like, oh, I'll
Okay.
take that.
They have several schools under that specific.
It's not Delphi School.
And we're targeting
And
kids
it's
that are
all
using
South
the
End.
metro.
They're LAUSD schools.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Then what do you have
I
for?
want to buy.
I want to see if I have. Yeah, I'm always. As long as it's.
Well, we have.
Oh, they be,
We have.
oh,
We have donuts, we have these rose apples, pastries.
These sleeves look like.
how much are they? The
Also-
banana pudding.
Those taste like apple pie.
Really? How much
Hey,
are the banana
I'll
puddings?
I'm gonna get us one. I'm
I
gonna
want a
get
banana
us
pudding.
2 of these. Sorry, 2 bad news. She wanted one, and 2 of those.
How much are they?
Don't worry about it. I'm getting it for us. It's my donation.
Okay, but I'm going to give it.
No, because they only do Zelle. Nice try. Don't overwork.
Oh, you don't do
yourself.
cash?
Yeah, don't overwork yourself. I got it.
Okay.
Just let it go.
She's just being nice to you. That's all.
This is you're getting one of these,
Awesome.
and you're getting one of these.
Awesome.
Bike guy, do you want?
No, I'm going to get him a
banana
tamale. He was.
Yeah.
Oh, a tamale and one more.
There's only
banana
one tamale
pudding.
left, so.
Okay,
I'll get
we're
that for
taking
him.
it.
I'll take that. So I want to give
Fine,
something. I
just
want to
get
give
me
something.
lunch or something.
I want to give.
Don't make it complicated.
I know.
Okay, this is for Bike Guy.
Oh, thank
Or
you.
do you want to save it for lunch? Or do you
Yeah.
hold on to his food? Because don't eat that right
You want
now.
lunch?
You're his caregiver.
What are we doing?
Hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Yes, can I get 3 banana pudding total, and then there's only 2 of these? That's good, right, Bike Guy?
Yeah, it is good.
Bike Guy.
You
You're
like
gonna have
any
a banana
food?
pudding and your tamale.
Sure.
Do you want him to eat that now or for lunch?
Are we
you
going to
hungry
lunch?
right now?
It's
Yeah,
what
we're
time is
always
it?
going to lunch.
No, it's only 10:49. Put it in your pocket for now because you might need that for a snack later.
All right.
Because if we're going to eat lunch, you don't need all of it. Sorry, I'm not trying to boss him around. I know Foxy's amazing.
Okay, but he can eat that whenever. I'm just saying. Oh, you only have one anyways. Oh, duh. So we'll just eat later. Okay, so Venmo?
Yeah.
Right? What is the Venmo? Zelle and cash. Zelle.
So I might have to be.
Don't even, she can't let shit go. I'm teaching you how to let stuff go. You're on live stream and I'm about to put my password.
Oh, nope.
I think I learned that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I'll shoot you today. That sounds good.
So.
You do deserve it. You had a migraine too? Like someone else had a migraine.
30 for the thing. Is that all? Is that all, kids?
Yeah.
You don't have any liquids, right?
We don't know.
Okay. All right, send. And what is it? Hold on. 6, 2, 6. Yeah. 7.
Here, I can.
And money.
See, I won't do anything. They want to. I won't do anything with Scientology because she was born and raised in Scientology, and I am a forever advocate because of what her and so many others had to go through. So I cannot have anything that would benefit. Oh,
that's
huge.
where I was- That's where they were slave training, literally
Yeah.
24 hours a day, marching soldiers. All the way till 3 to 13. I lived on San Jacinto, on Cassia Canyon, right by the Cebola Casino. You go left on Cassia Canyon Road, and that goes all the way through. It goes all the way through the. Yes, I'm sure.
And East Hollywood too, the blue building.
Okay, 30. I'm gonna donate 35.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, a lot of the crimes. Okay, fine, sure. I'll take another banana pudding.
They are pretty good.
Freedom.
Are
Well, that's good for you. I'm
We ain't in heaven anymore.
Yes.
I literally like that was like the.
That's why we're trying to fight so hard because they're slave wages and we don't want we care about the people.
I'm learning
They should
a
not
lot,
be.
You know, some things. You know, there's some things that are.
Is there a bag or no? They don't have bags.
Do you have it? Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, and donate for the kids.
Yeah, I'm always willing. I always want to help the kids. I want to help Scientology kids, but they don't give it to the Scientology kids. They give it. They.
You guys go onto our transit web or our Instagram, transit services in December, you'll see like what they went.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's transit. So are you? Do you work? Is Graham?
Yes.
He's. I see. I know Donnie Graham from. I used to be on his CPAP back when he was in North Hollywood. So he's the chief. He's like a deputy chief, right? I know. I bumped into him like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, don't pretend you don't know me, because because he. I mean, well, he. Oh, no offense, but
So much for the
sure. Thank you. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna.
I didn't think I have to eat that.
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, I like it. Dog.
What do we do?
Right. She likes. He likes your dog.
Hall or what? Or the
I don't know.
courts or what?
We'll figure this out.
Okay.
Like,
Maybe we need to just take a look.
he likes Foxy. Everyone loves Foxy.
I like her to yes, and I trained her. Maybe I should be hired by the. But it would be.
Really, Amy? I had one the other day, and I know someone else had one. So weird. I don't have a bag. Well, you know what? So our birthdays are a day apart. You know what? Here, look. I could take my drink out. Look, Laura. Hold this for a sec. Oh, sorry, guys. Look. I can take my drink out, and you can have this bag.
No.
Why not? I can carry my drink.
Because look it, I literally can hold it all right here. Look, I have my dog service.
Any interaction I've ever had with I work North Pacific.
Look at my query.
Yes.
And security guys were like following us up and down.
Yes. That's what we're fighting. And they're not allowed to do that legally because they don't have it. They don't own that street. It's public.
You're right, but he wasn't doing anything like.
No, but they're not allowed to patrol because they don't have a contract with the city to patrol the city street. And they get slave wages. Those security only make $47 a week for 110 hours a
It
week.
was clear that he was following us.
Yes.
Whenever we would drive up and down the street, he was
Now, is that in uniform or out of uniform? Here, can you? Interesting. You should go again and I always challenge go when there's no with this as people because then they stop and harass people too.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, not when I come down because I keep reporting them.
But thank you for.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to bring awareness. Thank you, and good luck with the.
If you remember, I have the book on the bottom of this bag, but there's a book called The Expert Witness by Jesse Prince, who was in the executive structure and everything in LA and including the whole base and everything together. So you can understand just from that.
And Child X.
But the internal structure of how they became the gang organization. And fighting behind. And then my friend Jamie Mustard just released a book, Child X, Expert Witness, Expert Witness, and then Child X, which is all about the babies that were all around Blue Building, born in there, everything.
And the abuses that they endured.
From the 80s.
Because she was born and raised and abused all her life.
At the Wilcox Mama Shelter Hotel. But it was in the 80s. It was owned by Scientology. Celebrity Theater used to be on La Brea. And so the staff members that worked at La Brea would stay on in the Wilcox. So they trafficked me and my whole family from Canada so that my mom was 6 months pregnant, came here on a plane, knowing she was gonna stay here, have me here so that she could be part of the executive structure that she's still in heaven.
And they're not allowed to talk to, she's not allowed to talk to her parents.
In heaven. My mom and dad are divorced now. My dad is down here at the Blue Building washing dishes. My mom's stuck fucking doing the fake PR that they do to keep everybody brainwashed.
And when the father sees her, he has to turn around and run
He
away.
literally runs away from me. I'm like, Daddy.
Whenever you separate people from their families,
So
That's what they do all the time, because if the family's in and they have family that left or aren't, they're not allowed to have contact.
no contact, so he has to turn around and run away.
Like, yep.
He heard my voice, he heard me say dad, and he was
Because they'll go to that, they have a jail system in Blue
And
Building.
you have Janet Whelan and shit,
Yeah.
all integrated. She's a hardcore Scientologist on the CPAPs and intertwined with all
Yeah.
the shit. It's like, get your filthy paws away, like get away from Scientology. Everything about it is corrupted. There's no reason for them to be in anybody's business, yet they are. They're always trying to filthy their hands.
Right. But thank you for listening. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
And thank you. And we wish the children a happy Merry Christmas at schools. See, this is the kind of stuff I like to see doing. It's like-
That's cute, right?
yeah, so that was great. Oh, thank you for doing that.
Okay, yeah, wait, let me.
All right, so, all right, guys, why is it not looking lit? I can't see good with it. And so
I can't see you.
I can't see good. I don't know how to do any accents. I just fake an accent. And I don't know what it is. Probably not anything.
I definitely need to get a snack. I had no tea, nothing. You had your little coffee.
Yeah, I had my little coffee and I had like a little bit of a. Trying to think.
Sorry, people readjusting.
You do good accents, Amy. I love your. Everyone, look at Amy's TikTok. She's doing really cute stuff. Her little skits. I love it, Amy. You're doing great. Yeah, she's doing these like little skits, and I love it. So put some accents into it, Amy, so we can hear. Because I'm horrible with accents. I don't know what the.
Okay.
So yeah, you should post your TikTok, Amy. Let people know where to find you.
Wow. If I let it sit any other way.
You sure you don't want this bag?
No, this look.
Okay. You are smart. Have a good one. Thanks. He's showing his muscles. You too.
Bye, guys.
Thanks. I couldn't resist with the. Oh, she's the script writer. Well, tell her she's doing a great job. You should post it. Post the link. TikTok's so much fun. I like TikTok better than YouTube sometimes. Huh? See, Foxy got to help calm everybody down. I sure. Well, it's weird not having to run the city hall for meetings. It's kind of nice just to relax and. Man, I was happy to see Streets mention the Dr. Dove thing, and everyone else was like, "Yeah, we need to get that. We need to." I definitely, maybe I'll do it online. The Ethics Commission, that's so unethical what they did. For sure. I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep last night. The coffee's not waking me up. You're driving out? Oh, okay, Amy, thank you for being here. Thank everyone. I'm going to be getting off probably because I'm just going to go. We're done for the day, basically. And so I'm just going to go do real life stuff. And then hopefully tomorrow, hopefully we're going to have Public Works passing out books maybe, right?
Tomorrow.
passing
Oh, yeah,
out, Public Works to
Yep,
pass
yep,
out books. Yep. Get on the next group. And then, yeah.
Just out of curiosity, who takes care of the tax commission for their rules? What commission is that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you can go to them directly. What? It's canceled tomorrow? Okay, I'll check. Are you sure, Amy? I know that City Hall is, but I didn't know that. Okay, we'll look. If not, then, well, I guess we have to do it next week. All right. All right, bye, guys. Thank you for mods. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Okay, everything's canceled tomorrow. Okay, there isn't anything tomorrow. Tomorrow's canceled. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.